Mustang head football coach Cory Sauter joins us here at SMSUmustangs.com. Mustangs' third straight victory, a homecoming variety tonight over Minnesota Crookston. And Coach, a great victory again. Every win is awesome to have, and the defense forcing a lot of turnovers. Special teams blocks a couple field goals, and that's no coincidence. Now 12 turnovers forced in the last 3 games and all 3 victories.
Well, really, this whole string of events kind of goes back to that Upper Iowa victory. We eked out a win, 21-20, and you got to get that first one out of the way. And obviously, last week we were able to build a little momentum, and then it carried into this week. And our kids are starting to play with some confidence. And anytime you can create that many turnovers, you're probably going to win. I mean, very, very similar to the Wayne State game. We probably should have won that game, if we would have played better offensively. And but all in all, we're playing pretty confident across the board on offense, defense, special teams, and it's just good to see us come together and just play at a higher level.
And offensively, Blake Gimble had some time to throw the ball. You rushed for a season high 256, and you really balance running and passing the football. And when you have a dynamic guy like Daniel Davis, you get the ball to his hands, and he was special tonight, making some big time plays.
Yeah, Daniel Davis, Bug Davis is a very, very dynamic player that. You got to find ways to get him the football, and he certainly did that tonight. And it was just good to see so many guys involved again. As I mentioned, about 13 kids caught a football on our roster, and that's a good sign that we've got a lot of kids that we can rely on to throw a football to. And so it's just been fun seeing us come together. Being able to run the football takes a lot of pressure off a lot of people, and including our quarterback, and just guys have been executing. I mean, that's the thing, is we've been making very few mistakes. We've been very clean in this game as far as turnovers, and we made very few critical errors. And and then we took advantage of Crookston's mistakes from time to time, and it's just good seeing us play off each other.
Again, a 3-game winning streak gets back to 500, and a big-time challenge. Another difficult game on the schedule. It's another game, and on the road, Minnesota Duluth, nationally ranked, and this is why you play and you strap it on, and a great chance to, sorry the pun there, to shock the world, to make something happen. But a great opportunity for the guys to keep this going.
Well, Minnesota Duluth is a top-tier team. Not in this league, but just in this region. They're always going to be good. They're always going to be highly disciplined kids. Make very few mistakes. They're going to make you work for everything. They take advantage of your mistakes, and so they're a tough team to play, period, but especially at home. I don't know what their record is, but very few times do they lose a football game at their stadium. So we've got our hands full. Our kids are certainly excited about the challenge. Our kids are going to work their tails off this week, and we'll be ready to go come next weekend.
And one last thing, we should talk about the 1968 team. We had quite a few members back here today. The first win ever in program history was 50 years ago yesterday, and special to have those guys back. And they thought this was a pretty awesome experience to come out here today and see this stadium and to reminisce about their first season.
I was able to bump into a couple of the guys, before the game, and you could almost see tears in their eyes as far as just their experience. It was fun for them to just get back here again, see their former teammates, and just reminisce on their whole memories and their situation here at Southwest. And I'm glad things worked out tonight, to give them a great experience and get the victory for them. But my hat goes off to them, because they're the ones that were the pioneers of this whole university's football program, and to be able to go in there as true freshmen and sophomores and to go in and battle on that first season, you got to commend them for that, because you got to start somewhere, and they had to go through that. And it was awesome just seeing that crew here at this evening's game.
All right, Coach, congrats on the 3rd straight victory, and best of luck next week in Duluth.
Thanks, Kelly.